Hello, everybody. I welcome you all to the episode 1 of Code Based AI Agents Tech Byte series. In this session, we shall understand the fundamentals of AI agents and do the technical setup for creating our first code based AI agent from scratch using Python programming language. So let's jump right in. First and foremost, we shall see what is an AI agent, then understand the core components of AI agent. Approaches to build AI agent. One is building without code using low-code platforms like Classic Joule Studio. Another is building with code using developer frameworks. The design pattern we follow while creating an AI agent, the React loop. The best practices we developers should follow while creating the AI agents. Then the key takeaways for this session. So, what is an AI agent? An AI agent is a software program that is powered by a large language model. It has the capability to reason, plan, and execute step-by-step tasks in order to achieve a specific goal without any human intervention. So this without any human intervention makes the agent autonomous. I have listed the difference between a simple chatbot, what we might have used, and the AI agent. A simple chatbot responds to one question at a time, whereas AI agent can reason logically and plan the multi-step workflows in order to reach a goal. Chatbot doesn't have memory between the conversations or turns. The AI agent retains the complete context of the conversation and has memory. The chatbot are passive in nature, they cannot take any actions, whereas AI agent has access to tools in order to perform CRUD operations on database functionalities or access to SAP, non-SAP APIs and access to code base. Chatbot relies on pre-scripted answers like FAQs, whereas AI agent can be creative, it can think, decide, and self-corrects based on the tool outcomes. Here are the core components of an AI agent. For example, how human beings have biological brain, AI agent also has a brain, which is the large language model. LLMs such as GPT-4, Claude 3 or Gemini, which is used to reason, think and decide before taking actions. Second is the access to tools. Agents can access external APIs, documents for retrieval augmented generation, like grounding of AI agents, and can access calculators, databases, or other agents in order to take action. Actions like it can browse the web, do mathematical calculations, it can search the files or trigger emails. Third is the memory and knowledge. In order to retain the conversation, there is a capability called long-term memory and short-term memory in order to remember the history of the conversation and maintain the context across various steps. Fourth is the instructions or guardrails. For example, imagine a person who knows how to drive but don't know the traffic rules. What will happen? The person might drive randomly, like if it is one way or without knowing traffic rules. It will be a risky situation, right? So along with the driving skills, there should be guardrails or rules in order to drive a vehicle. Just like that, while designing AI agent, equipping an AI agent with LLM and tools is not sufficient. We should put guardrails in place so that the agent behavior is well defined. It knows what is allowed, what is not allowed to do. So coming to the approaches to build the AI agent, we shall see building without code using low code platforms. I will be attaching a video here on Classic Joule Studio on the top right. Do check this out. Irrespective of the approach we choose in order to build an AI agent, the technical components remain the same. We need to give the system prompts or instructions defining the persona of the agent. It could be sales representative persona, or a new hire onboarding agent persona, or a job posting agent. Like, we have to scope the persona of the agent using the system prompt. Then select the model, that is the brain of the AI agent. We could SAP supports all leading LLM providers like OpenAI, Mistral, Anthropic. We could use any of the LLMs depending on the requirement. Then third is the tool access. Tools could be accessed directly or via MCP servers. Now the tool access is standardized using the Model Context Provider protocol that is supported on SAP BTP. We can perform actions such as web search, access to files, email, servers, or database queries. Then another approach to building AI agents is building with code from scratch using developer frameworks. It is best for developers, and open source Python libraries and frameworks like LangGraph, Crew AI, Pydantic AI are available for us to develop agentic workflows. First and foremost step is to set up the environment. We need to install Python, what we will be doing in this session, and then in the next session we shall see how to import our chosen framework, LangChain Crew AI, using Python Package Manager, PIP. Then we have to instantiate an LLM. A large language model has to be connected to the agent, right? We will be connecting to SAP AI Core for LLM access, and light LLM library will be also used. LLM models like OpenAI, GPT-4 or Anthropic Claude are the common choices of LLMs. And we can define the custom tools. Tools are nothing but function modules which are capable of a particular task. For example, we can define custom tools using Python functions. For example, in order to read a PDF document or query a database or call an API, we could define the tools. And then build the React loop logic. We need to connect, reason, and act. So we need to allow the agent to evaluate the tool outcomes. So once an action is performed, and then the tool outcome, it could be like the response codes, if there are any error codes or success codes or partial outputs, these have to be analyzed and further steps has to be dynamically decided. So here is the React loop, the reason and act loop. This is the design pattern for the core execution of code-based AI agent. So with each iteration, the agent reasons about the current state and decides on the next step, action step, and executes it. Once it is executed, it will review the results, observes it, and loop. It will the thing will repeat until an expected output is reached or the goal is met. So these are the steps. First, the agent will receive the goal, that is, user will provide the prompt to the AI agent in natural language. Then the LLM thinks through the problem and selects the best tool. Then the action is performed using the tools. the result of the tool output is observed, and then it is evaluated to check if the goal has been reached. If it is not, then it is looped again. So here are the best practices we need to follow while building the AI agent. We need to start small. We need to build iteratively. The agent has to be tightly scoped with one clear definition of success, and we shouldn't overload the AI agent with multiple responsibilities. It has to do only one thing. For example, if it is a payroll agent, then it has to analyze only the pay slips, and it shouldn't do like job posting tasks like that. It may lead to confusions and conflicts. So second one is lockdown tools. For the tools are nothing but function modules, what will be called by passing the arguments, like importing parameters. So there should be strict input validation has to be done in order to avoid the undefined inputs, because undefined inputs leads to agents hallucinating, and also it could crash the systems or lead to runtime errors. Yeah, and third one is we need to put the guardrails in place via human approval checkpoints. That is, human in the loop should be in place before giving full autonomy to the AI agent, especially in case of enterprise applications. So we need to combine all these while building the AI agents. So what are the key takeaways from this session? So AI agent has the ability to reason, plan, act upon autonomously in order to execute the multi-step workflows and reach a particular goal autonomously without human intervention. Second is agent has 4 key pillars. One is the brain, another is the tool and memory and guardrails. 3, 2 approaches to build. One is the no-code approach, another is the pro-code approach. No-code approach using classic Joule Studio. Yeah, the link will be present in the description as well. Do check out. And another approach is pro-code or code-based AI agent approach. Fourth is we use various developer frameworks like Pydantic AI, LangChain, Crew AI in order to unlock the full customization flexibility, and Python tool in order to code the React loop and have a complex use cases realized using code-based AI agents. So the productive ready agents should be narrowly scoped, and there should be strict validation check for tool usage, and human in the loop checkpoints has to be included. So these are the key takeaways. Now let us see how to install Python on our local machine. So go to python.org. Go to downloads, and here download the latest version for Mac OS. My machine has Mac OS, so I can download it. Download the latest version of Python from here. If you are on a different OS machine like Windows, Linux, or Android or other OS, you can download various latest versions from here depending on your operating system. So when we click on download, so Python installer will be downloaded. I already have a Python installer here. Click on this, and this Python installer will install this version 3.14.5. So continue. These are some important information related to the Python package, and continue. These are the software license agreement. again continue and agree if you agree with the conditions, and then click on install in order to install Python. We need admin rights here, so we'll go to the privileges app and get the admin privileges, and then I'll provide my admin user ID. So install Python. So it is installing the Python environment. Install time remaining is less than a minute. It will happen pretty quickly. So this is the Python folder with all the Python related artifacts. I can check if I could run the Python commands or Python files using IDLE, or I can test via terminal. I will be using terminal. So first we shall check the version of the Python which is installed, Python 3, because we are using Python 3 version. So Python 3 minus version. So this is the Python version that is on my machine, and I'll execute a simple Python command. Okay, and here we have the command prompt. Let's issue a simple Python command, print hello SAP community written, and hello SAP community is printed. So our Python is set up on the local machine. In the next episode we shall see how to install VS Code IDE and start developing our code-based AI agent from scratch. Thank you very much for watching. Wish you a good time.